On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Evangelical.
Relating to or advocating a form of Protestant Christianity that emphasizes personal conversion and faith over religious rituals and central authority within the Church.
Examples:
Evangelical mission. Evangelical Christian group. The evangelical pastor delivered a powerful sermon to his congregation.
Rapture.
A feeling of extreme pleasure and happiness or excitement.
Examples:
With an expression of rapture. Feel great rapture. He gazed at the actor in rapture.
Dirk.
A long and straight-bladed dagger or short sword, typically associated with Scottish Highlanders, a small sidearm or weapon with a pointed blade and a straight handle.
Examples:
Rusty dirk. Ornate dirk. He concealed a small dirk in his coat for protection.
Toothpaste.
A paste or gel used for cleaning the teeth and freshening the breath.
Examples:
Toothpaste hygiene product. Toothpaste tube. I always use mint-flavored toothpaste to refresh my mouth in the morning and at night.
Slur.
To speak about someone or something in a way that is insulting, derogatory, or libelous, to damage or smear a person's reputation by making false or defamatory statements.
Examples:
Slur a drink. Slur his reputation. He shouldn't be allowed to slur people based on race or sexuality.
Recycle.
To sort and collect things to process them and produce valuable materials that can be used again.
Examples:
Recycle the cardboard boxes. Recycle milk packaging into new paper. We largely recycle the circuit board of cell phones because they contain a lot of valuable metals.
Timid.
Showing a lack of courage or confidence, easily frightened, shy, or hesitant in the face of danger or potential risk.
Examples:
Timid tone. Timid handshake. The timid dog cowered in fear when approached by a stranger.
Undeniable.
Not possible to deny, true or certain.
Examples:
An undeniable fact. An undeniable masterpiece. Her influence on teenagers is undeniable.
Procure.
To obtain, acquire, or secure something, often by effort or skill.
Examples:
Procure a rare antique. Procure services. I need to procure some supplies for the upcoming project.
Pictorial.
Relating to, consisting of, or expressed through pictures or visual representation, illustrated or depicted visually rather than through words or text.
Examples:
Pictorial representation, pictorial evidence. The art gallery displayed a beautiful pictorial exhibition of landscapes and portraits.
Anoint.
To apply oil or some other substance to something or someone as part of a religious or ceremonial act. To smear or rub with oil or a similar substance as a form of treatment or protection. To designate or appoint someone for a special mission or duty.
Examples:
Anoint with oil. Anoint him as king. The priest will anoint the sick with holy oil in hopes of a speedy recovery.
Quadrant.
A quarter of a circle or sphere, or any of the four parts of an area, divided by two intersecting lines or planes.
Examples:
Northeast quadrant. Quadrant chart. The map was divided into 4 quadrants to examine the geographical region closely.
Highbrow.
Relating to or appealing to people who are highly educated or intellectual, involving or interested in serious artistic or cultural ideas.
Examples:
Highbrow conversation. Highbrow music. She only reads highbrow literature, such as classic novels and philosophical essays.
Daring.
Brave and taking risks.
Examples:
Daring escape. Make a daring face. Her choices become increasingly daring and creative.
Courageous.
Able to face and deal with danger or fear without flinching.
Examples:
Make a courageous decision. Courageous rescue attempt. He was a courageous soldier who had served his country with honor.
Rebut.
To counter or contradict an argument, claim, or accusation by providing evidence or arguments of one's own. To refute or disprove an assertion or belief.
Examples:
Rebut a theory. Rebut allegations. He presented evidence to rebut the accusations against him.
Doe.
A mature female of mammals of which the male is called a buck, such as a deer or a rabbit.
Examples:
Doe rabbit. Buck and doe. Hunters use a whistle that makes the doe sound to lure stags.
Misunderstand.
To interpret or understand something in the wrong way.
Examples:
Misunderstand each other. Misunderstand entirely about her. You should not misunderstand the meaning of freedom.
Diffuse.
Spread out widely, not concentrated in one place.
Examples:
Diffuse bleeding. Diffuse cloud. Direct lighting is preferable to diffuse lighting when reading.
Aspire.
To have an ambition or a desire to achieve something, typically something high or great.
Examples:
Aspire to greatness. Aspire after perfection. She aspired to become a successful businesswoman.
Pretentious.
Attempting to impress others by pretending to be more important, innovative, or significant than is actually the case, showy or ostentatious.
Examples:
Pretentious behavior. Pretentious language. The pretentious guest at the party talked endlessly about his expensive taste in wine.
Ruffle.
To disorder or disarrange the smoothness or evenness of something, often causing it to become wrinkled, creased, or curled, to annoy or upset someone's composure or equanimity.
Examples:
Ruffle feathers. Ruffle the leaves of the tree. The gust of wind ruffled through her hair.
Vehement.
Showing strong, intense, or passionate feelings or conviction, marked by forceful energy or enthusiasm.
Examples:
Vehement protest. Vehement criticism. She expressed her vehement opposition to the proposed changes in the company's policies.
Jealousy.
A feeling of resentment or bitterness towards someone because they have something that you desire.
Examples:
Jealousy feeling towards another person. Burn with jealousy. His jealousy of his brother's success caused a rift in their relationship.
Ivory.
A hard, creamy white substance that comes from the tusks of elephants, walruses, and some other animals and is used to make ornaments and other decorative items.
Examples:
Tower of ivory. Ivory carving. The intricate carvings on the ivory tusk were a work of art.
Reconstruct.
To build or form something again that has been damaged or destroyed.
Examples:
Reconstruct an image. Reconstruct the original text. They've decided to reconstruct a ruined castle.
Cathode.
A negatively charged electrode that is the source of electrons in an electrical device, such as a battery or a vacuum tube.
Examples:
Cathode electrode in a battery. Cathode ray tube. The cathode in a fluorescent light bulb emits electrons when electricity excites gas atoms to produce light.
Artifact.
A person-made object, especially one of historical or cultural interest.
Examples:
Paleolithic artifacts. Peruvian artifacts. The museum has a vast collection of Greek artifacts.
Adulterated.
Made impure by adding extraneous, inferior, or fraudulent materials, debased.
Examples:
Adulterated food. Adulterated with toxic substances. The Food and Drug Administration warned consumers not to purchase adulterated medicine.
Vend.
To sell or offer for sale, especially as a street vendor or in a small shop.
Examples:
Vend souvenirs. Vend delicious meals. The local vendor was able to vend all of his fresh produce by the end of the day.
Burl.
A type of growth on a tree that develops into a rounded, knotty lump and is often prized for its unique and attractive pattern, used in woodworking and decorative arts.
Examples:
The intricate pattern in the burl. Burl furniture. The burl on the tree trunk added character to the table made from it.
Paw.
The foot of an animal that has claws or nails, such as a cat, dog, or bear. A person's hand, especially a clumsy or heavy-handed one.
Examples:
Paw print. Paw pad. The cat batted at the toy with its paw.
Mindless.
Lacking in awareness, thought, or attention, done without thinking or consideration, pointless or empty-headed.
Examples:
Mindless task. Mindless entertainment. Mindless scrolling on social media can be a time waster.
Diplomat.
A person appointed by a government to conduct diplomacy, equals the management of relationships between countries, with one or more other countries or international organizations.
Examples:
Allied diplomat. Expel a diplomat. The senior diplomat worked tirelessly to negotiate a peace treaty between the two countries.
Diplomacy.
The art and practice of conducting negotiations between nations, organizations, or people. The fine art of dealing with people in a sensitive and effective way.
Examples:
The language of diplomacy. The art of diplomacy. Effective diplomacy is necessary to resolve conflicts and maintain relationships between countries.
Dwarf.
A person or animal that is much smaller than usual or expected for its type, a celestial body, especially a planet, that is smaller and less massive than a star.
Examples:
A potted dwarf tree. A wise old dwarf. The dwarf planet Pluto is much smaller than Earth and orbits the Sun.
Fortress.
A large and strongly built structure, typically with high walls and a moat, used as a military defense or for protection against attackers.
Examples:
Fortress wall. Military fortress. The ancient fortress was built on a hill to give the defenders a strategic advantage.
Grail.
A sacred or highly prized object, often associated with a quest or search for something elusive or unattainable.
Examples:
Holy Grail, Ultimate Grail. The search for the Grail is often used as a metaphor for any difficult quest or task.
Multiplayer.
Referring to a mode of play or game that involves multiple players, often competing or collaborating, typically over a computer network or online.
Examples:
Multiplayer game, multiplayer experience. The game has a multiplayer mode where you can play with friends online.
Greet.
To say hello to someone, to express welcome on meeting someone.
Examples:
Greet a customer, greet an idea. He greeted his friends with a warm smile and a hug.
Ovation.
A sustained and enthusiastic show of appreciation, usually given in the form of applause, for something or someone that is admired or respected.
Examples:
Standing ovation, spontaneous ovation. The singer received an ovation from the crowd after her performance.
Depict.
To illustrate someone or something in a photograph.
Examples:
Depict a scene. Depict a feeling of isolation. His son had accurately depicted the bloom.
Gratuitous.
Given or done without charge or payment.
Examples:
Render gratuitous service. Gratuitous insult. The gratuitous violence in the movie was unnecessary and disturbing.
Prostitute.
A person, typically a woman, who engages in sexual activity in exchange for payment.
Examples:
Prostitute street. A male prostitute. She turned to prostitute to make ends meet.
Pimp.
A person, typically a man, who lives off the earnings of a prostitute or sex worker.
Examples:
Pimp lifestyle. Pimp culture. The lazy pimp controlled and exploited the women working for him.
Ambivalent.
Having mixed or conflicting feelings or attitudes towards something or someone, uncertainty or indecision about what course of action to take.
Examples:
Ambivalent feelings. Ambivalent attitude. I feel ambivalent about attending the party since I don't know anyone there.
Serenity.
The state of being calm, peaceful, and untroubled, a feeling of tranquility or peacefulness.
Examples:
Fall into serenity. Serenity prayer. Meditation and yoga are great ways to achieve serenity and peace of mind.
Hefty.
Large, bulky, and heavy, impressively large, substantial, or powerful, large in amount, extent, or significance.
Examples:
Hefty price, hefty breakfast. The hefty box of books was too heavy to lift on my own.
Vibrate.
To move or cause anything to move fast and in small increments from side to side.
Examples:
Vibrate at a regular frequency. Vibrate with anger. During the flight, the wings of the plane vibrate.
Paraphernalia.
Equipment, tools, or items necessary for a particular activity, profession, or hobby, personal belongings or accessories associated with a particular activity or lifestyle.
Examples:
Fishing paraphernalia. Sports paraphernalia. She packed all her camping paraphernalia, including a tent, sleeping bag, and cooking utensils.
Nostalgia.
A sentimental longing or wistful affection for a period in the past.
Examples:
A warm nostalgia. Nostalgia trip. The ice cream truck sound brought back nostalgia from my childhood.
Orthodox.
Following or conforming to the traditional, normal, or commonly accepted beliefs, ideas, or activities of or relating to Judaism, of or relating to the Eastern Orthodox Church.
Examples:
An orthodox doctrine. Orthodox thought. He challenged the orthodox views on business.
Condemn.
To express strong disapproval or criticism of something.
Examples:
Condemn violence. Condemn crime. The government was condemned for its handling of the crisis.
Stratagem.
A plan or scheme, often clever or deceitful, designed to achieve a particular goal or outcome, a cunning or skillful maneuver or tactic.
Examples:
Stratagem for success. Cunning stratagem. The general used a clever stratagem to outsmart the enemy and secure victory.
Propeller.
A device with rotating blades or vanes used for propulsion or creating lift, typically used on boats or aircraft.
Examples:
Propeller design. Propeller aircraft. The boat's propeller stopped working in the middle of the lake.
Pedestal.
A base or support on which something, typically a statue, column, etc., is placed.
Examples:
Pedestal sink. A stone pedestal. The statue was placed on a pedestal in the center of the park.
Manifestation.
A visible or tangible form of something, especially a particular sign of a disease or condition.
Examples:
Manifestation of a deeper problem. Manifestation of psychological stress. The manifestation of his anxiety was evident in his shaking hands.
Paradoxical.
Seemingly contradictory or absurd because of having two opposite features or facts, though it is probably true.
Examples:
A paradoxical anecdote. Apparently paradoxical. It is paradoxical that the French, who prefer animal foods, live longer than people in other countries.